Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. It's Christy. I'm back. Everybody. I'm back from my trip to Arizona, and I had so much fun. So much fun. Those trips always mean so much to me because I get to meet a lot of the followers or a lot of the crafters, and then I get to hang out with my CBFF and my traveling bestie, Beth. So I am here to recap my getaway to Arizona, and we are going to go over a very small portion. We're doing a small haul. This is only part of it. But I am excited to show you some of my finds. I had so much fun. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on. But I'm excited to show you what I got. So if you don't already know, hi Lucy, if you don't already know, Beth and I live close to each other, and we are actually planning a get together as well. We are doing a smaller event than the herd, but we're going to do a small little event here in Florida in July. We're going to do a Christmas in July theme, so we're excited. We'll be announcing dates and things like that soon. Hi Tony. Oh, it was so good to see you virtually. I got to see Tony and Sheila virtually, so that was a lot of fun. And then of course Beth and I can't stay out of the stores. So yes, I am back. I miss you too. There's Creations by Tony. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we did in the herd event, some of the crafts that we made, and there was lots of laughs. And of course, Mel and Danielle did an amazing job with their event. Michael, Ruthie, Mandy and Dory was all a part of it, from Adorable Things. Hello, Marcia. Thank you for coming in, my friend. I know I saw you on Kimmy's live. I was so happy to see Kimmy today. I've missed her as well. I didn't get to see a lot of crafters over the weekend because I was, crafting in real life with some of my friends. But the herd event was amazing. They did a little birthday party for some people, including my sweet sister Megan from the Right House Decor. Hi, Donna. And it was just a really nice get together. It was a little retreat for us crafters to meet each other, just to craft and be ourselves. And if you are thinking about an event, or if you are thinking about, just like a little vacation, consider that. A lot of your favorite crafters, a lot of your favorite crafters probably already do these type of events, or they know about them. So definitely connect with them to see, what's close to you. They have them all over the place. I know Amanda Panda Projects has a crafty getaway that she's bringing down to Florida. So she's got one, and then Beth and I are going to do something small. Hi, Terry. Hello, Miss Kimmy. So, but it was a really amazing event, and it was really nice to connect in real life instead of just, and then we saw some of our other friends, like Miss Dawn W. and her daughter McKenna came, and then Miss Deborah from Live Laugh Craft. So almost everybody, I think everybody brought a little something to share. So I'm going to show some of that with you, and then I'll show you everything's kind of mixed. So I'm going to show you kind of where everything came from. So hello, Unwind and Create. I love your name. Hi, Kathleen. Hello. Okay. So I'm going to show you, I think we're going to start with the books first, so I can put them down. The books. You guys, this was most of my weight for my suitcase because I brought a lot of books home. This is a fraction, not even half. This is a fraction of the books I brought home. Now, some of the books, I did use them for just the ephemera pages, but I got really good deals, so I'm going to show you one of the little golden books, The Good Dinosaur. My kids love this movie, by the way. I remember them watching that. Beth got a huge pack of stickers, so she shared some stickers. Hi, Marlene. And then you guys, if you know, you know, I found a Muppet Baby book. So, of course, I had to take this one home. It was 99 cents. Their Goodwills are full of good things. Look at all of the cute little pictures. It's so cute, right? And then Brer Rabbit saves his skin This is actually really, really vintage and older. I don't know if there's a, let's see if there's a copyright. It's at 79. Brer Rabbit was part of the Splash Mountain at Disney until they changed it, and now it's Tiana's Bayou. But my kids grew up with Brer Rabbit in the Splash Mountain, so this was a must-have. I also have another larger book of him, so I might do a journal for him. Hi, Mom! I didn't see you come in. Elmo's Mother Goose Rhymes. I want to say this one was, I think this one is Beth's, actually. You can't respond. That's okay. Hi, Giselle. How are you? And there's Donald Duck. I think I got the Donald Duck one. I'm not really sure. It was all mixed up. I had to take some of Beth's stuff home. It's okay if you can't respond. Okay. This I've never seen before, and it had to come home with me because I had an obsession with this movie for so long. It's The Love Bug. You guys, The Love Bug. Hello! I've never seen a book like that before. And it's got like the cute little illustrations. I was like, oh, you're coming home with me. This was such a cool find. I've never seen anything. Hi, Christy. How are you? Did you get your package yet? Okay. I'm trying to think where the pictures are. I think it's toward the back. Yes, there we go. See? The Love Bug. Oh, cute. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Dory. It was nice to meet you, too. Yes. Hi, hello. Okay, and then this one is Mickey Mouse Heads for the Sky. I think this one was mine. I got this one because this is about, he's flying on the plane and stuff, so. And there's my sweet Bex. I miss my Bex, unfortunately. We've been praying for you, Bex. I know some of you have seen that she was in a small accident, but I'm glad no one was hurt. Yes, you got it. Yay, I'm so glad. I know you're, I have to message you because your pocket letters aren't in there yet. I'm still working on them, my friend. Hello. Yes, it is nice seeing you. And then, of course, I got a Feed a Rabbit book, another one. So I'll probably use this one for ephemera. I'm not sure yet. And like I said, you guys, this is a fraction of the books that we got. And then, of course, we got some stickers. Okay, so I found this fabric, which is really beautiful. I love this fabric. Hey, Karen, I waved for you from the plane when I was in Texas. You guys, I love this fabric. I know this is very, this is very like 90s. It was 99 cents for all of this fabric. So I'm going to tell you guys though, I found out, and I don't know if all the stores do this, but when they get in fabric like this, they put it in like the bedding section where like you'll find like the pillowcases and the placemats and the table runners. And they've been putting their fabric hanging in that section. So if you didn't know that about Goodwill, check your Goodwill. So you saw that? But check your Goodwill because you should see it there. You should see it. So I also got this little pot holder, which I actually have a plan for. It's got chickens on it. So, you know. Here's more stickers. I told you Beth got a ton. She gave me a ton of them too. But we all could use a good sticker. And then I found these vintage, I'm going to call them vintage because my kids grew up with Bob the Builder. These are from 2003, but Bob the Builder was around, I know, in the early 2000s, if not the late 90s. My son was born in 99, and he played with Bob the Builder toys as a little baby, like a toddler. So this was a really cool find. I really love them. If you're a Bob the Builder fan, let me know because I have extras. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the herd event because I have some of the things sitting out here. Let me put this in my box. I'm going to try to put everything away as I unpack it, so we'll see what happens. So during that time that we were there, we did different crafts. So day 1 was like a meet and greet, like a mixer. And then day 2, hi Estella, we did some crafts. And the first craft we did was Miss Dory's craft with our adorable things. And we made a little flower fairy. So this is the one that I made. and my husband just got home. We're going to spend the evening together, which is why I'm on early, because we're both really tired. We've had very, very long days today, which is another reason why I love seeing you, Kimmy. Hello, Cruz. I ordered the Vintage Bee sewing books from Amazon. Oh, you have to share that link with me, Lucy. I'm dying to see what that is. I'm dying to see. Let me see. Send me the link. I want to look at it. Your girl's broke right now, but that's okay because we got enough goodies forever. Howdy, Michael. So this was the little craft that Dory did. And if you can see, I gave her like a little bra with my beads. I did her a little different. You guys, some of the things we couldn't say on Facebook because we'd probably get banned, but it was a lot of fun and we had so many laughs. It was me, Beth, and Christine from I'm Snow Crafty. She's a hoot. I don't know if I think I've watched her before, but not like, probably got distracted or something, but I'm a regular now on her page because she's so fun. But we learned how to make these little flower fairies, and this is the one I made. I braided her little hair. Isn't that cute? So thank you, Dory, for that. I'm so glad she made it. She did make it. So I'm going to put her up here since she's kind of springy. What else? This was just $1, but I found this cool like message paper. Hello, sweet Lindsay. I waved from you. I waved at you from the plane too. One of the other things was that we did some, this is the last day. Oh, we did a book, but the book is in my other suitcase. So I don't have that book with me, but Miss Ruthie taught us how to do a explosion book. And it was really cool, and I have not decorated it yet, but I'm definitely going to. I think I'm going to put pictures of the trip in there. Hello, my Gigi sister. And I met my other Gigi sister, Miss Megan, with the Right House Decor. It was her birthday on Sunday, but we celebrated Saturday night along with Danielle, Mel's wife, and some of her family. So it was a lot of fun. But we did a master board. So this is my master board. I didn't cut it up because I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go with this yet. I might just put this kind of 4 ways into a journal and then just collage. But this was my little master boarding that I did. There's a lot of different ephemera pieces that they had. They had so many papers and so many supplies, so much food. I'm not hungry. Like, I think I've ate enough for like a week. So that was part of that. And then Michael gave us some wood kits. I do not have those. That's part of another haul. I told you guys, I don't even have all of it for you right now. But we did get a lot of little things. So they did give, everybody got t-shirts and these little bags, which I'm going to show you, to like keep our stuff in. So isn't that cute? I was a last minuter, so I didn't, let me see. Look at this. I can't remember. Michael, are you still on? Who made these? Somebody made these little door hanger like pillows. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it as a door hanger. I think I'm just gonna use it to like keep a little knickknack or something in. But you guys, it's weenie dogs. I had to have that one. That's so Arizona. So Arizona. Miss Artist was there, and she made these little bags for us. Aren't they cute? This is the one that I picked with, of course, the purple and the flowers. And then she gave everybody like little things like little charms, stickers. That's from Dory. Dory made these. Okay, awesome. I didn't know who made them. I think I was late to that party. But Miss Dory made those. They're so cute. And then the little ribbons. And then Miss Artist was so sweet. She put a little tape runner in there and some little pieces of fabric, which are so cute. I love little scrap fabrics like that. I know the bag is so cute. It's perfect for Arizona. Some people actually signed the bags. I think Dory got everybody to sign their bag. Hi, Peggy. And you guys, look, these were TSA approved. So now I have travel scissors. I'm so grateful. You can't do much to a person with that. I guess that's why they're travel safe. So there's just so much that they gave us. And then Miss Dawn and McKenna, they came. And of course, they're from Ohio. And they gave us a bunch of stickers and things. These were from Michael. Michael made these, and it's a little magnet, and I'm going to go put it on my fridge as soon as we're done with this live. And then we just had, like, look at this, like, the little cactus and the bread tie and, like, the little turquoise piece. And then we got some napkins. These napkins actually came from Beth. And then we got little, I can't remember who made these. I think it was was it Miss Deborah or is it Miss Dawn? But we all got like a little magnet. It was so cute. I need to put the person's name on there. And then Mel made these earrings. Aren't they so cute? Of course it would be Mel with the sunflowers and the boots. And then we got like little scrap papers. A lot of this stuff is kind of, like I said, mixed. So this stuff was stuff from like Beth. This I actually found at Desert Industries. My mom will probably recognize that. Some of you might, but somebody made this card. It's a Cinderella card with, I think these are Stampy Boy sets. Scrappy Boys stamp sets. Yes. And then a lot of like this ephemera came from like Ohio. This all came from Miss Dawn, like almost all of it. Some of it was mixed in with the Herd event because there was so much going on. So I had to kind of like consolidate it, obviously, but we got some keys, so many things. Christine made the magnet. Okay, yes, that was the only person I was missing. Everybody contributed something. It was so sweet. Like, now I have to write that down. Thank you, because I don't know if I'm gonna remember or not. Christy better write it down. Okay, sorry for my brief intermission. I had to write it down so I know who gave this to me, because I have not a good memory. Not a good memory. Okay, so some of my thrift finds were really fun too. And like I said, I don't even have everything yet. I have to get Danielle and Mel to send me a box because it wouldn't all fit because I just kept finding things. So to be fair, like the first 2 days I was there, I got there Wednesday, and I got there kind of early, and then Sandra and I went out, and then Thursday it was Sandra and Beth and I all went out. Hi Gail, how are you? So whenever I would find stuff, I'd be like, oh, this is a good memory. This is a good piece. This is a good piece. And by the time we were done shopping, I had enough. I was like, oh my gosh. And literally, quite literally, on Sunday, we did a little bit more shopping. But I only bought 3 things, so I was proud of myself. So I found these cute little bears. Now, Mel has a little flea market. She actually has a little booth at the flea market. It's called the Second Chance Flea Market, I think. She has a little booth there. So we got to actually go antiquing with our friends, with our crafty friends. And everybody got so many cute things. I wanted to show you. Do I have it in here? I did have another book that Miss Megan found for me, and it was a Golden Book Kermit book. So I think that one's going to be mine, and I'm always going to think of Megan. But they did have these cute little bears there, and these are only $3. And if you guys not see like this blue one up here, they're the Boyd's bears. I love them so much. And this little girl matches our little decor that we have going on back here with the blue. So I had to get her. She's a little squished. I'm not going to lie. I might have to iron her dress out a little bit. But you guys, they're posable and everything. Look at, she has little fanny pants on. Isn't she cute? So these are only $3, and I had to say yes to that. If you're not seeing the theme here, you'll see it in a minute. Okay. Then I found the Goodwill, I found for $4 with Sandra, I found these cute little bookends. Because you guys know when I had my journals up here, like sometimes they fall over and stuff. Now I have journal bookends. And these are vintage, but somebody made these, and I can appreciate this as a crafter. They're super, super cute. This one is, I think I need to fix it. Just a little wood glue will probably work. I think it's just the way it's packaged, actually. I think they're in really good shape. But I love them. They're so cute. I found 3 bear stamps And Sandra gave me this one because it's dolphins. Hello, Miss Christine. How are you? Oh, no, you're not Christine. Snow Fox Designs. Wait. No, you're not Christine. What is your first name? Yes, the adorable teddy bears. And then I found this stamp. And then there's another one that is it's a recipe and it has a bear on it as well. So I was super excited about that. And then this little guy. And he's got like a little star. And I actually, you can like write something in his little star. It's so cute for $1. Oh, it's Michelle. Okay, thank you. I absolutely love Desert Industries. If you guys have one near you, they're they're priced very fairly and very cheap. And you never know what you're going to find there. So I had to show you guys. I did show this a little bit on Beth's Live when we did our haul. If you haven't watched that video and you need a laugh today, you can go watch that replay. It was the last live that she did. But I found this box and I was like, what's in this box? And I looked at it and I was like, it's going in the cart. Because it was $2 and it still comes with the original keys. And it's a 1980s American Greetings diary. And you guys, it's my favorite Care Bear. And the best part is it's never been written in. Like this thing is blank. Somebody did not use it. So I'm excited to find this. I don't know what's going in here. I might keep it like as an address book or something. I don't know. But your girl this is one of my precious finds. This is one of my favorites. So let me see what else I have. And then we all got these little name tags that they made. You see? It's so cute. Hey there, girl. Okay. Now, this is kind of the fun stuff, too. I'll show you guys this one. Beth got one, too. Now, we all know Goodwill. It likes to price things really good or really dumb. This was one of those price dumb things. But then again, to me, it was worth it. I paid the money. I've never seen this before. I'm going to do something with this because I'm not using it in my kitchen. But, you guys, it's the Doughboy. I used to collect, and some of you recently were on my live, probably heard me talk about the Doughboy. But he's in different poses. He's so cute. And Beth got one, too. I think this would make a really cute cover to a, like a recipe journal, like a kitchen journal theme. Oh my gosh, how cute would that be? Or just anything, really. You can make coasters. I love it. I love the Doughboy. He was like my favorite when I was a kid. I used to cut up the pictures in the advertisements. Isn't it, Michael? Okay. This had to be one of my funniest finds. This was $1, and they're big, and they're slang flashcards. Now, I showed my husband one, and I don't think I'm going to find that one again, but, oh, here it is. This is the one. This is the one my husband read. That's your son's nickname is a Doughboy? That's so cute. That's so cute. I love it. Okay. This whole package, Trip, Whack, Tool. I'm going to be nice and not name names today. None of you guys. More for work. Mac, Mad, Off the Hook. That's what this haul is Off the Hook. These are so funny. And the pictures on here are so like old-fashioned. This is what makes it funny. Love it. I still have a canister and a salt and pepper shakers. You do? What did I recently get? I got something recently, Pillsbury Doughboy, and now I can't remember what it is. You guys, I have too much stuff. He was chunky like the Doughboy. Oh, did he giggle like the Doughboy? That would be so cute. Okay, so I'm going to read this one to you so you can get an idea of what the rest of the stack is like. Holla. And it has like, I said it that way. To talk to communicate with, especially to reciprocate communication, a telephone call, holla back at me next week. To call out, notify. I'll holla when I've made up my mind. An expression of greeting. And this is the part that my husband laughed at. Your son too, Marlene? The doctor said to holla when your contractions are hella strong. These are so funny. know. These might be like, I don't know, journal cards. I think they were too funny to pass up. Like, look at the drawings and the illustrations in them. This whack. I want that one, but I just trip about the calories all week. Isn't that funny? I was quite the tool in my youth, but sensitivity training made me a man. This could be a live in itself, just reading all of these. Now we can go out and get really lit. Look at they just graduated. Anyway, I had to share those with you. I knew you guys would laugh. All right, this one Miss Kimmy is going to appreciate because I told her on her live that I got these, and I think I got one more. I can't remember if I got the other one, but Miss Kimmy, I thought of you when I found these on the shelf. This one was $1.99. It's so cute. It's a little trinket tray, you guys. Isn't that cute? Now, this one was $1.99. It's $19.93. You guys know the trinket dish thing. And then these were 99 cents. And I know Miss Kimmy would have bought these too. I know she would have. Look at those little tiny ones. Aren't they cute? I love them. I love them. And these made it, you guys. I stuffed them in between my clothes. Your girl is getting better at packing, that's for sure. Okay. Also at the little, hey Marsha. Also at the little antique mall that we went, where Mel's booth is, I wanted to support a small business, and I found this cute little magnet, and it screams me, of course. It was $1, and we could probably make these. We can probably do a tutorial and make these if I could ever open this. You know what? I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to show you. Magnetic bookmark. It's got little Daisy and like the little camera with the Walt Disney, and then this one's got Minnie and like the tickets like for Disney World, and that's the one that's here in Florida's Disney World, so I love that. And then, you know, I'm a Gilmore Girl fan, so I had to get the Gilmore Book Club. These were $1.50, so, and who knows, we could use coasters anywhere, right? And then I had to get my boy Figment from Epcot. So somebody was a Disney fan there that was selling these, and these were only $1.50, so they were nice. And then, you guys, I almost had choked when I found these, because these were only $1. Very vintage, and very what I'm into right now. They're goose. They're geeses. Look at how cute. Very vintage, right? This one's more of like a Christmassy vibe. Or is it this one? No, this one's just a country vibe. But look at this one. Isn't it cute? I got a whole roll. Now, there was like other pieces to this, and obviously your girl had to make it small. But I left this one on the roll. But look at that one. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love this stuff. Hi, Sue! I'm on early. I'm just showing you a little bit of my haul. Okay. What else didn't I show you? I think that's mostly everything for now. Oh, I didn't show you my duckies. So I got 3 of these, you guys. These were $1. They're little, y'all are looking for the Dollar General ducks, and I'm over here at the antique stores and thrift stores finding the ducks. Like, I don't know who's donating them, but there were so many I found, and they were like cheap, and I wish I could take them all home. But this one was these were really cute. I was trying to find the 4th one, and I kept telling them, I'm like, I'm going to find your brother. But my theory is they donated the 3 because the 4th one probably broke. None of them broke on my way home. So I have 3 of these, and they're so cute. They're I don't even know. You guys, you could put floral in here and just have it sit in a dough bowl. You don't have to use these for napkin rings. Who uses napkin rings anymore unless you're having a fancy party? I don't set the table with napkin rings, but you can craft with these. It's a thing. It can be a thing. Okay, I think, is that all for my haul? there's a few things in here that are not craft related. Do you guys want to see them? They're Christy related. They're like my pride and joy. Oh wait, I gotta show you these. So I found this bookmark, which I think is cool. It's like that. It's like an Arizona type thing. Hello, Missy and Mariah, Mrs. Chaos Crafts with M&Ms. This I had to get. I know it was kind of, I guess, a little pricey. But have you guys, you guys know me. I am a huge Halloween fan. And one of my favorite movies is Halloween Town. And I found a Halloween Town keychain, which I think is so cool. And this was like a special purchase. Because you can't find Halloween Town merch. It doesn't exist. The movie was like a little, I think it was popular in the 80s. I can't really remember. I was really young when it came out. But it is a classic. It's definitely a classic, but you never see that. So anyway, I am going to show you my pride and joys. You guys are probably going to think I'm nuts, but that's okay. This was not craft related, but I'm going to show you anyway. I put them in a little box so I can show you. You guys see what's up here? So my carry-on was very thick because you love Halloween Town, Sue. I knew I liked you. My carry-on was very thick because I had her in my carry-on. I did not want to put her in a box or a suitcase or anything. I want to see my AZ Hobby Lobby glitter markers. No, Mom, we did not make it to Hobby Lobby. I am so sorry. So, if you guys know, you know, in the 80s, they had these toys called the Popples. I wish I could find my originals, but that's okay because I got a really good deal on her. And if you know, you know, Popples. And I had to get this. I think she was 12. She was really cheap for like being in good shape. She doesn't really have any stains on her. I mean, super cute, right? Her stitch comes out a little bit, but I can do that. I can stitch that up. But I had to get her because you guys know I'm in my retro era. Oh, and there's one thing over here I have to still show you. You also know I love Fraggle Rock. And I found a red car. Actually, I bought 2 of them because they were only $1. So why not? And then I found, you guys remember my haul when I found all those Care Bears in that Goodwill bag and that thrift store bag for like $4? Well, I found Graham there. And she was super cheap too. Popples, you remember the Popples, Marlene? She was pretty cheap too. She's an 84 figure, 1984. And she was cheap too, but I didn't have her, so I'm going to put her with my other Care Bears. And then I found these little petite ponies. My mom had given me one with my little toy box for Christmas, and I know I had more than that, and I know I had this one with the curly hair. Absolutely had this one when I was little. My mom could probably vouch or recognize that. Pretty sure I had this one too, but I got them both. I think they were $2. And I was like, these actually sell for a lot more online because I've looked. Because I'm trying to replace my original collection. And then I had to find her. And there was so many, but I couldn't get them all. But I found this one because she was the ice cream one from the ice cream parlor that I wanted. So she gonna go up on the shelf. And then mom's gonna like this one. So you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a My Little Pony that I had since I was little. It's in with my Christmas decor because it has a Santa Claus on the beauty mark. The cutie mark is what they call it. Well, they also came up with a promotion from Rice Krispies, and they came out with a baby Christmas pony. And so I have been seeing them and people selling them, and they're a good amount of money. But I didn't spend nearly anything on this compared to that. And I got baby stockings. So she's going to go in my Christmas decor with my other pony on my tree. So I was super excited. These were like my pride and joys because whenever I go to antique malls, I like to find, you know me and my toys. I'm a big kid. So I absolutely love to find some of like my old toy things. So, and the last thing I'm going to show you is something that I found, and I actually am going to probably make some soft journal covers with this. And I think it was like $5. It's in beautiful shape. I was not leaving this at the store. Somebody made this. I always hate seeing things like this. Like, I'm going to wash it, obviously. And I'll probably hang it, but it's a big one. It almost looks like twin size, but I don't know. But this is going to make a lot of journals. But look, you guys, isn't this pretty? They're teddy bears. So cute. And they even got like the little things on them. Oh, you guys love it. I know. I see the hearts coming up now. Look at the little details. And like the top. Somebody worked hard on this blanket. Like, I'm not going to put this on my bed, but I'm definitely going to repurpose it. Because otherwise it would have probably gone to the bins or in the garbage. I would hate to think that, but isn't this cute? I know, isn't it cute? This one was definitely coming home. So I stuffed this in the front of my one suitcase. I know, right? So even if it's just for fabric, sometimes you guys can find like old blankets and stuff, even if they have a stain on them. Hello, Carol. Even if they have a stain on them somewhere, you can still use the fabric for things. Like you could make a pillow from this. Just because it is a blanket now does not mean it can't be something else. Especially like old sheets and things. I've seen some amazing like TikTok creators. They're always going and making like bags and stuff. It would be really cute as a bag. That's another idea. That would be really cute as a bag. It does look like a picnic blanket. Oh, the teddy bear picnic. Oh my gosh. We should do some photography with it. That's even a cute background. We should definitely do some photography with this. Isn't that cute? I loved it. But that's all I can show you today because there's so much. And it's not all here yet, but most of it is. I have a small box, but let's see. I'm trying to think. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I might come on tomorrow and do a little craft with you because I know I haven't been crafting much. And Thursday, we have our last of the month. We have our women's movement and music is coming up for Thursday for ATC. So if you're interested in learning or watching us make our ATC cards, this week is going to be our last for International Women's Month for March. It's going to be Women of Movement and Music. And they're fun. There's some good ones in there. It's going to be packed again because I couldn't choose. So it's going to probably be a little bit long one. So grab a snack and a drink before you join me. But that'll be Thursday at 7. And I'll make a little announcement. I'll try to come on tomorrow. It'll probably be a bit later in the evening, of course, like I always do, to craft with you. But we're probably going to craft something small. I haven't really decided yet, but we'll see. So I appreciate you guys coming in and seeing my haul. Make sure you tell me what your favorite find was in the comments. And let me see if I have anything else that I needed to tell you. I don't think I do. But keep following the page because there's more to come. There's more happy things, more hauling. So I appreciate you guys for joining me though. There's my hearts. It hasn't worked in a while. I guess it's not going to work tonight. But you guys know I love you and I appreciate you being here. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.